Hello, hello, hello. Are we live? No? Maybe, maybe not. Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's been a very sad day for me here. A long day of sadness. How about yourself? Say hi to me if you are in the chat, please. Announce yourself. Okay. Not sure what you're trying to say. Orima, Gello, or Yellow, or Hello. Probably that's what we wanted to say. Yeah. Hello, hello, Mr. Orima. Hi. Keita. Mr. Keita in the house. Dembaba in the house. Yeah, we have many people already in the chat. Man, you're not sleeping? I am surprised because I didn't expect many people. You know, it's night and probably already Tuesday in certain countries. So I don't really expect many people to come in the chat. But hey, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. So this is the show by the people and for the people, you know, which means you come up with your questions and the debate is going just to take another direction depending on the people, on questions and all that. So we also provide free call-in service. So if you want to come talk to us, we're going to send you a link and you express yourself. We just want people to keep it respectful, you know, respect each other. We understand all kind of agendas in the community now, and there's no need really to put people down even more. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. Lampard is gone. It's 23-27 in my country, Gambia. Okay. Gambia. Yeah, I know Gambia is close to Senegal. I know. I've been in Senegal. Okay. Demba Jeko said that he's not happy. He's not happy about the sacking. Mr. Orima is asking what is my thoughts on Tuchel. Well, Tuchel, we're going to have to give him the benefit of the doubt. I already made a few videos about him. That was like a couple of weeks ago when he was first linked with Chelsea Football Club. I'm from Paris, okay? So nobody likes him in Paris. He's been called all kind of names, freestyling, playing players out of positions, not getting the best of everything that you accused Frank of, plus more things. You know what I mean? Even Dembaba accused him of, I don't want to say it here live on YouTube, but he said something that didn't please Dembaba. So, but the club chose to go for him, ignoring everything about him. He's always conflictual with players, with the board, with the owners and all that. But maybe he made some promises. He signed some good behavior kind of contract to keep it inside and not go in the media and start talking about the team and owner. But let's wait and see, man. We're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt because there is nothing you can do about it. No matter what you think about him, he's going to be the manager for 18 months. And let's wait and see what's gonna happen. So yeah, Mr. Aldo is so upset. Hello. There's another brother here from Qatar. Wow. Mr. Byron. Wow, from Qatar. That's far away. A very rich country, Qatar. You know, the World Cup 2022, yeah. It's going to be there. But we don't know with the pandemic and all that. Hopefully, everything is going to be safe for the World Cup. So, yeah, let's see. Many people are from Ghana. If you want to come in the chat, talk to us, I'm going to send you a link. Or if you want to ask questions, I'm going to try to answer. And, you know, that is just an opinion, man. Let's do you think Tuchel will help Harvard and Werner and will make the team better? And do you think Lampard being sacked was a good idea? First of all, sacking Frank Lampard wasn't a good idea for me because I've been supporting Frank Lampard since day one. And I think if you give him more time, he was going to deliver. That is the last part of the question. And do you think Tuchel is going to get the best out of Werner and Kai Havertz? Well, this is something that's going on in the Chelsea community, that Frank Lampard can't get the best out of our signings, but they forgot to tell you the whole story. They failed to tell you that those players are in the new league. The Premier League is a different animal. It's not the Bundesliga. The Bundesliga is just like no defense league. Kai Havertz said it. Timo Werner said it. On their press conferences, they said how tough it is to adapt in the Premier League. So, another context that people don't want to pay attention or they don't want to mention because it doesn't fit the agenda is the fact that we didn't have preseason. We had a lot of injuries. Kai Havertz got the virus and was out for almost 2 months. And until now, he's not like 100% fit or back to his normal level because of the virus. Ask people who suffered from that virus. They will tell you what's going on, how tough it is. So, Timo Werner being just poor, you know. You can blame the position or whatever. I mean, I'm not going to get to that stupid game again. But all I can tell you is that he played in every position with Frank Lampard and he failed. Yeah, you can blame Frank Lampard for Timo Werner missing a penalty too, because that was the reason that he missed that penalty was because he was playing out of position. Yeah, that's what people want to make us believe. So, Alex, my brother, Alex CFC, if you want to come on, I can put you through, bro. And he's asking, what is your starting line? Well, man, I don't even know who is going to play under him. He might go back and give his brothers Germans all the power. Rudiger might play instead of Kurt Zuma. And Thiago Silva, he coached him at PSG. And he wasn't even happy when he left PSG. So we might see different team, different systems. He would try certain people who were frozen under Frank Lampard. That's how you get the result very quickly, okay? When you come to a team, you see what Frank Lampard wasn't doing, and you do the opposite. Immediately, you get some success until you hit the wall. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't tell you the lineup because he got his own ideas, and we might see Aspilicueta instead of Reece James. He will need some core player. He will need to win the dressing room. And winning the dressing room means you have just to talk to those, you know, old players, you know, like the core of the team, people who've been there for years. Marcos Alonso might come back, and you might see him performing like prime Roberto Carlos or prime whatever. You know what I mean? So you might see even Ben Chilwell benched because Thomas Tuchel needs to get a reaction. And getting a reaction, the best thing to do is to go to the old guard, the people who were angry in the dressing room. You know what I mean? This guy, Flicks at Bayern Munich, did it. Because remember when Muller was benched and even Neuer was on the bench under Kovac. And when the new guy came, you know, all he did is just to make the dressing room happy. He took Neuer back to the team. He took Muller back to the team. He won the dressing room, and they won pretty much everything in 6 months at Bayern Munich. So I'm not going to be surprised to see a lot of changes at Chelsea with Thomas Tuchel. So let me see. So I don't know, bro. I'm not sure about his starting 11, his system at PSG. I know that he was using Marquinhos in the midfield and some midfielders in the defense. He was like freestyling, frustrating people, a lot of issues. Man, I got all my friends today laughing at me from Paris, telling me how crap we're going to be under Tuchel and all that. I was like, hey, let's just give him a chance. You know, let's just give him a chance. Hey, my brother Bezwan. So we have many people in the chat already. DJ Sev, Bezwan. We have Alex CFC, and I just sent the link. So if anybody want to come and talk to us, feel free to do so. But okay, this is Mini Cute who changed his name to Dupe CFC or whatever. But every time he kind of I put him through, he doesn't say anything. His mic is very, very, very bad. And hey, brother.
How you doing, bro? You all right?
No, I'm not all right. Just drinking my soda, drinking my lemonade.
Let me guess, you're still depressed about the Frank Lampard situation, yeah?
That's the problem, man. It is what it is. The day was just messed up. But it is what it is. You can't.
Do you know what it is? You know, I can understand you're down to some. I'm probably the same. I'm a little bit as well, but I think it's what it is now, bro. We've got to get used. I think we've just got to get on with it now. We've got to support the new manager. He's coming in. It's not going to be. It obviously starts tomorrow. I think he's actually going to be in charge of the game against Wolves. I think people were thinking he was actually going to be in isolation, but I think he can actually come into the game for the Wolves match. So yeah, I'll be interested.
So do you think he's already in London or he's still in Germany?
I think he is actually in London, if I'm not mistaken. There was talk he was in between, but I think he's actually in London now, I think.
Hey, Alex.
All good, all good.
How you doing, Alex? You right, bro?
I'm all right.
Yeah, man. So he's already in London? Did you say, DJ?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's what...
He's already in London?
That's what was said today, because I think he's going to be in charge for the game against Wolves, so...
I don't think he should... I don't think he should be in charge. Maybe be there, but just watch...
Or he'll pick the team
play.
He'll pick the team for sure, but I think he will be in and out, in around the stadium anyway. Maybe maybe in the stands. I don't know.
Okay, what do you think, Alex?
No,
he should take charge.
I think no. There was reports. There was reports of him. I think by Matt Law that he will probably be for Wednesday's game, maybe just on the bench, but he won't have too much an effect on the game because I think he's coming tomorrow to the training ground tomorrow. They were saying, so I think he will be there, but think we'll have to see and wait and see maybe more of kind of his tactics against maybe Burnley or Tottenham, and then see where it goes from there. I guess I was thinking about it today. The good thing that Tuchel does, which Lampard didn't do, is that Tuchel does. He doesn't only have one system. He plays a lot of different kind of ways. He changes things around when he has to, especially against other different types of teams. And that'll be. And I think that's kind of the new norm. I think in football, I think there is this kind of there's always been this kind of way where you always have to have a style of football, the Klopps or the Guardiolas or the Mourinhos, that kind of style of football the same, but sometimes you've played the style of football for quite a while, then you do get found out. So Tuchel does play in different ways when he ever wants to. Like at Dortmund, he played a different formation. At PSG, played in a different way. And now at Chelsea, we'll see what he can do there. And yeah, I think it can. It's exciting. I'm actually looking forward to watching a game now.
On Wednesday, do you think he can implement something just for one training session?
Yeah, you know what I mean. And if you know what I mean, I just hope the players have the bounce. So you can always you know what I mean. You can always tell someone to do something, a little small movement, or some change in position, and then we'll see where it goes from there. I'm looking forward to see if we will be crossing the ball more than usual. I want to see if we're going to be crossing the ball.
Crossing inshallah, yeah.
Maybe
Cross and hop.
But I don't know, I'm excited. Now I'm actually looking forward to watching a game. It hasn't been like that for, I don't know, since it's for a good month or two. It's been a bit, every single game you just know what's going to happen, and now we all just don't know what's going to happen, and it's exciting. But we'll see how it goes. And
hey, Phantom, we have Mr. Phantom himself in the chat. Thank you for the super chat, brother. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have my coffee tomorrow morning with your money, bro. Appreciate it. I need some coffee. I'm depressed. So so let's see. Mr. TM, what's going on? Are you still there? No, you just left. Felix from Ghana. Felix, what do you have to say, bro?
Good evening, my good friend. I really like the
Yes,
good
sir.
work you are doing. I really like the good work you are really doing fantastic work. But I don't know. I think the little problem I have here is I think the Chelsea board should at least give Frank Lampard some few time at least to put himself and the team together. I think it's too early to act, and it's very hard because probably have a match to play. I think Wednesday coming with Wolves, and it's a must-win match that can push us forward. I think Lampard needs more time to work things out for Chelsea. I think
It's
the
too
decision
late,
taken
bro.
by the board.
It's too late. Let's talk about
I
the
know.
future.
I know,
He's gone.
but now my problem is the new coach coming in. You should know that England style of play is different from France, Germany, Italy style of play. That's what he must know, and he should know that as he is coming to England and Chelsea in particular, he is coming to a big club that will not give him the chance, to mess. When he mess up, he will be sacked like the way Lampard is sacked. That's one thing to put behind his head because Chelsea is a very big club, and if he is ready to do the work well, we have no say because that's the decision of the board, and I think we should all support him and give him the good support that he deserves. We all want the best for the club and not individuals.
Okay,
At the
so
end of the day,
you think he's going to succeed at Chelsea Football Club?
It all depends about hard work, the hard work that he's going to put in. Because for now, I can say Chelsea has players that can win trophies. Chelsea has enough players that can win trophies. So I think with the players we are having, his tactics that is coming to play, that will make us believe in him or anything else. Now we can't decide yet whether you succeed in Chelsea or not.
Okay, I respect that. Yeah, man. Who wanna take over here? Let's say Mr. Man United, what do you have to say? A different perspective. There's a. I don't understand what she's saying. It's just bantering. That's just a banter call.
I've got a question for you guys. So do you think Tuchel can guess the best out of Mount? You think maybe Tuchel actually maybe could guess the bet, could even because I think his last season he was good, and then I think this season he's kind of gone down a level because of having to play so many games and having Lampard on his back. And do you think he can make get him up to a higher standard of playing?
DJ, go ahead, please.
Mason. Yeah, I think he could. I think he can improve. I think he can improve all our plays, Alex. I think we've said on a lot of the other streams when we've chatted. I think as well in comments. I think we've said that he can come in and he can do a good job with these plays. I think you'll see he'll get the best out of Havertz and Werner for sure. I think he will improve. He'll definitely improve Callum Hudson-Odoi's game. I think you'll see Mason Mount. No, I'm saying all, and Mason Mount as well. I said Mason Mount, bro, but I'm also saying other players as well. But yeah, I think he will. I think he can do that. He's got it in his DNA. He has done that, and I think he will. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so let's say hi to Henry and say hi to T-Boy. How are you guys? So man, we're freestyling here. Okay, we just you can ask questions, you can come up with something new. There is no rules, no nothing here. We're just talking, chatting between Chelsea fans here. What do you have to say, Mr. Harry? How was your day?
Good. I'm still at work though, but I'm doing good.
Okay.
Yeah, like the last time I was online here, I told you guys that I wasn't convinced with the performance. Despite that we won the match, I wasn't convinced because I saw this coming. It wasn't like a surprise. When I heard it this morning from your channel, I said, "Oh, I already saw it coming. I know definitely he's going to get fired this week or next because our match with Leighton wasn't convincing. We won the match, but hey, we are playing a championship side, not a premiership team. And we put our the best 11. All our big players played apart from Thiago Silva.
So are you finally relieved? Are you finally relieved that your man is in charge?
No. It's not about my man being in charge. Every day, every time, Chelsea are ahead of every other person.
Okay. So Chelsea first. Yeah, I respect that. I respect that. Mr. T-Boy, what do you have to say, bro? Say hi to people. T-Boy.
Can I guys? Yeah, you can go in right away.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Who wanted to take? Go ahead, T-Boy.
All right. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Yeah. So, I just woke up this morning and then I saw the news. I wasn't really surprised that it happened, but I don't know. I guess it's a little bit shocking that it happened like right after Chelsea won. I thought maybe they were gonna give him like the next couple of games to see what happened.
Of course.
But yeah, I think it was the right decision, to be honest. Personally, I didn't really think things would have got better. As like the news broke out that like there was tension in the background, there was a lot more problems deeper that we didn't know about. So yeah, I don't think things would have got better, but I just want to say like thanks to Frank Lampard for his time here. The first season was really good. He brought a lot of good young players in the team. So like his time here is not like a failure overall. I think it's a bit of a success, especially in terms of like it's now he's now opened the way for young players that can actually have a future in the team. So we thank him for that.
Yeah, man. Bears one, please fix up your mic and the echo. You just can hear everything at the background. So if you fix that, we're gonna put you through. Anybody?
Winter.
Anybody want to say anything? I'm not in
Winter.
charge. Okay? Yeah. Go ahead.
At least, can you help me? I want to find out something clear from what was the problem between PSG and Thomas before he was sacked? Because these are some things you have to look, you have to address whilst he's coming in to manage Chelsea as a head coach. Hot cause, what happened before he was sacked from PSG? Can you help me out
Can
here?
I tell you why? I know
Yeah,
because
go ahead.
like, the whole reason I think is that there were always a good relationship. The only problem was that when Thiago Silva left, Leonardo, who's the kind of the sports director at PSG, he wanted Tuchel wanted the centre back, and
Okay.
and also some of the transfers they brought in was kind of, I think they brought in Florenzi and Pereira from Porto, and they weren't kind of like the players that bring in, but the relationship wasn't always bad. It was just that he didn't bring these players in, and I think he wasn't sacked on a merit of not him doing well. I think it just they both kind of decided just to part ways because he got PSG to where they wanted to get to. You kind of he's won everything that he could have won with them. He just didn't win the Champions League. Got to the final, but PSG could have won that final. Dortmund was probably the best team in the last, the strongest team, probably one of the strongest Bayern Munich teams in the last decade. So to even almost actually win that game, he didn't really do much wrong besides if maybe Mbappe and Neymar would have scored. So, but
that's the same thing he will have with Chelsea. If Timo Werner
because
keep on messing those one-on-ones, and then that is going to be something else. The problem with Tuchel is he rely more on his big names to do the miracles.
Yeah, because with what I know, while he was in PSG, he was after these players, Alonso and then Jorginho, if I'm not mistaken. So does it mean when he's coming to Chelsea, he's going to probably bench Tuchel and someone the midfield to play Alonso? I'm not against those players. I'm not against them. But with the current form of Ben Chilwell, are we not going to surprise seeing him putting Ben Chilwell at the bench, playing Alonso instead of Ben Chilwell?
I think he's going to get the best out of Ben Chilwell.
It depends on the tactics he's playing. If he's playing three at the back, he will play Alonso because Alonso is the best left wing back ever in the Premier League. But he's not good in defending. Yes, he's good as a wing back, but not good as a defender.
Okay, so do you see Tuchel playing Alonso instead of Ben Chilwell?
It depends on the formation. If he's playing three at the back, he'll play Alonso. If he's playing three at the back, he'll play Alonso.
Alonso
if he's playing four at the back, he'll play Chilwell. Depends on the formation.
No, I think
go ahead, Alex.
Been played. He hasn't. I don't remember much of Tuchel playing a three at the back. I think he's always
he did a few times. Yeah, I know.
I
watch.
Yeah, I've seen him do that a few times.
I watch. Let me just jump quickly. I watch every single game of PSG because my family is just PSG people, and in the house here's also the lady is from Paris and stuff. So I am obligated to watch every single game of PSG. So yeah, he did play a few times. Three at the
back.
Yeah. I think one positive thing that he could actually get the best out of Kante, make him a holding kind of a more or less a box to box, but holding kind of a defensive midfielder, because he did want Kante at PSG 2 years ago or a year and a half ago.
But the problem is he got Gay. Okay.
Yeah.
He got Gay from who was compared to N'Golo Kante, and he didn't do anything with Gay. He was changing him position all the time. At some point, Gay found himself in number 10 position. I'm not even lying. I am serious.
Yeah, that's Tuchel for you. He does that a lot.
He does that a lot. He will just try.
I wouldn't be surprised when he comes to play this guy as a DM. He may play Christensen as a DM. That's him for you.
Tuchel is somebody who, sometimes when Guardiola come up with play 10 wingers, with no number 9 and just try to confuse the opposition. That
Yeah.
is Tuchel.
That's
Look,
Tuchel. That's what he
if
does.
it wins you games, you know, if it wins your
Yeah, if
football,
you win the game, nobody is
I
going
mean,
to
no one's
complain.
complaining. Yeah.
Yeah,
Aguintan,
I understand.
do you think that will help England? Do you think that will help Chelsea? This is England. We should know. Playing without strikers, using only the wings, playing without strikers. Do you think that's going to help Chelsea team?
Yeah, it depends on the team you're playing against. It depends on the teams you're playing against. If you're
T-Boy,
playing a back four that play high line, yeah, it will work. But if you're
T-Boy,
playing a defensive-minded team, it's not gonna work.
okay. T-Boy, you've been very quiet, brother. What do you think about Tuchel? What formation do you see him play at Chelsea Football Club?
I mean, first of all, he wasn't my primary target,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, I don't think he's a terrible, what's the word I'm looking for? Terrible manager. He has good ideas. He's like, I heard he's very flexible tactically.
Yeah.
Like he's
Yeah.
willing to play different formations, different systems. The thing I'm a little bit worried though. I wonder if he's maybe a little bit too flexible, like you guys were saying. Like sometimes he'll play like a center back as a defensive midfielder, or
Mm-hmm.
he'll play like a defensive midfielder in like Idrissa Gueye as a number 10. So
Yeah.
hopefully he doesn't just freestyle when he comes over to Chelsea. But yeah, and he's
But
also
That's
good.
good. He's a freestyle coach. He's a freestyle coach. He does that in Dortmund too as well.
Yeah.
That's him for you.
Yeah, and he's apparently really good at working with young players. Like he worked well with Christian Pulisic when he was at Dortmund.
well,
Also
in,
Dembele.
well, in Paris, he didn't do anything. And one of the reasons why fans were not happy about him, he sold Diallo, he sold all kind of youngsters from the academy. Like he just wanted his own player. So I'm afraid he's just going to work for his CV instead of developing the team for the future. But I think the board, people in the board are not stupid enough. Maybe they just signed some kind of contract to tell him, hey, okay, you have to develop these players or something like that.
That's why they're giving you 18 months. They don't want to give you a long-term contract. They're giving you 18 months.
Yeah.
Because they don't want him to have a long-term contract. If he's performing, they may increase it. So that 18 months is good. Let's watch him and see what he will do.
Yeah, I don't watch PSG though, so I don't really know the quality of their young players, but I feel like Chelsea's youngsters are just so good. It's hard to ignore them. Like how are you gonna not play Mason Mount? How are you not gonna play Reece James, Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi? Like they're quality players, even though they're very young. So it's hard not to see him using them.
I'm scared for Mason Mount. To me, I'm scared of Mason Mount. But the James will definitely play. Abraham will play, but I'm scared of Mason Mount.
Okay. So Alex, what you have to say, bro?
Do you think so? If Lampard has been sacked, but if they say Lampard did get sacked, who were you brought in? Like, let's say now, of any other managers who like just in general, asking for everyone, who do you think would have been the best option, or what would have been kind of the best plan to do? Like, should we have brought in a kind of an interim manager and then maybe waited in the summer for another manager? What do you guys? What's your guys' opinion?
I personally was looking at Nagelsmann, but the thing is, he's also a very young manager, and I'm not sure if he's the right option to bring in. Like right after Frank Lampard, we could potentially end up in like a similar situation.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like overall there wasn't a perfect manager out there that we could have gone for. Like Max Allegri, he's really good manager, good at winning and all that, but he would have been against our footballing philosophy. Like right now, we're trying to move in a different direction, play progressive football, so he wasn't really an option. So yeah, there was not really a clear ideal candidate out there, but I think I was more leaning towards Julian Nagelsmann.
Okay, me, I was leaning toward Emma from the academy from the women team.
From the ladies' coach.
Bro.
Why are you laughing at?
Then,
I just want to see a woman like
good shout.
a lady, with soft touch and soft voice. So go ahead.
then you should be choosing as assistant. You should be choosing as assistant.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think, DJ Sev? What was?
I think Nagelsmann. I think people say Nagelsmann. The only thing with Nagelsmann, he would have not come. He would have not come now because I think he actually wants to finish off what he's doing at Leipzig, and I think they're not that far off. They're not that far off Bayern Munich either, are they? So I think he would have probably wanted to finish off this season with them. I think the only reason why we went with Tuchel was because he had other options that were out there. There were other options out there. One of them was Rafa Benitez, which I'm glad we never did get. The other one would have been Ragnick. He was another one, but he would, what from what I understand, if he had come in as an interim, he would have wanted full control, so it would have not been ideal. And I think the other choice would have been obviously Allegri. But what I'm hearing about Allegri, I'm understanding he's going to be going to Roma. I think they're seeing what the situation is going on. I think he's going Roma.
Mr. Phantom, are you really Phantom, sir?
Yes, sir. Mr. Oggs, I have seen your show many times on
Thank you.
YouTube. I love your accent.
Thank you. What do you have to say? Are you a Chelsea fan?
I am a Chelsea fan, but I am a recent Chelsea fan, so probably only since about 2018 or so. So I was not, Frank Lampard is just someone I read about in history. I didn't experience it. From an outsider's perspective, I'd like to say that even if he is a wonderful player, that doesn't necessarily translate to a wonderful manager. Some people can play, but they can't teach. I mean, you need someone who can teach. And it didn't seem like Frank. Maybe it's because he was such a wonderful player, it all came so naturally to him that he doesn't understand the struggle of people who are not as talented as him.
Yeah.
So maybe he just it was so natural for him. He thinks everybody should be able to just get it the first time or really quickly or whatever. But I think that this Tuchel gentleman is a teacher. And he speaks German and he speaks French. And I think that's very important because we have a lot of French and German players on the team would probably be able to communicate better with him in their native language as opposed to English.
Yeah, I respect that. Where are you from, Mr. Phantom? Where are you calling from?
I'm from Arizona. I think you said you were from New Jersey. Is that correct?
No, I'm from Kentucky right now. Kentucky.
Okay, but I assume that your native country is Nigeria.
I was actually born in France.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But your heritage.
Yeah,
is
my
Nigeria?
heritage is from Africa. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my heritage is from China.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's very important because some people say, Havertz and Werner speaks German, and therefore they should have no problem communicating with Lampard. But it's different because I know that Chinese people here in America, they'd rather have a Chinese coach. So I think this will benefit Werner and Havertz a lot. Yes, sir.
I completely respect that. You have a little bit issue with your mic, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I can just stay on the line and let's keep the conversation going. Anybody, Alex?
Okay.
Yeah, like the last time I was talking about that the players don't want to play for Lampard anymore. You guys were laughing at me because I saw that coming. The body language was just not there anymore. I know definitely those guys don't want to play for Lampard anymore.
Okay.
Except Mason Mount.
Except of Mason Mount. Mason Mount is Lampard's boy. He's Lampard's son. So you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Bro, did you see the way Lampard gave the armband to
the armband?
Mason
That's
Mount?
ridiculous. That's ridiculous to me.
Ridiculous.
He's disrespectful to other players.
I mean, I would prefer him to have armband than Jorginho, for example.
I think
I don't have a problem with him having the armband.
Jorginho is not playing the match. One thing in football is when a kid comes in and you give him a captain back when there are big players that are in the club.
Harry, please fix your mic, please. We can't hear you, please. So
Yeah,
we're gonna put you. Yeah. Let's
it's
go.
the way that Lampard gave him the armband in like such a, I don't know what the word is, romantic manner. Like put the armband in on his locker or something, and then he goes there, and then Lampard surprises him, and then like gives him a little short speech like why he's captain for the day. It's pretty nice story to be honest. So yeah,
Yeah.
it just shows Lampard's love for him.
Yeah. What do you think about the armband, Mr. DJ? Mason Mount armband.
Yeah,
it was just kind of to say goodbye and good luck.
I think it was that. I think he must have known that he was going to go. I think he must have told a few players that was going to be the case, and I think Mason Mount must have been one of them that he told. That's probably why he got the armband. To be fair. But yeah,
I'm sorry. Can I cut in? I don't think that this sentimentality matters to Mr. Abramovich, whether Mason Mount gets an armband or not. He's more concerned about winning because this is a business. Yeah. And Frank Lampard just didn't know tactically how to set up the players that he has. Mr. Tuchel is much more experienced. And I think Mr. Tuchel, again, he has that German football connection and will be able to set up Werner and Havertz in a way that will make them play a lot better. And since he's a fair-minded person, he'll give Tammy Abraham, he'll give Mason Mount a chance to still make the team. And he'll probably use Hudson-Odoi a little bit more, although he has a favorite in Pulisic because he's used Pulisic before, right? Yes, and also he's familiar with Silva because he's also played with Silva before. So this man is actually a pretty perfect guy to take over for Lampard, in my opinion. Someone previously said they'd rather have Nagelsmann. And that would even be a greater fit for Timo Werner because that guy would know exactly how to use Timo Werner. Again, it goes back to see, if Lampard was not the Chelsea legend that he was, then none of you would even be crying over this failure of a manager who was rookie and didn't know what he was doing. So from my perspective, because I'm a new Chelsea fan relatively, I don't have this super love for Lampard. I mean, I read about him in the history book, so to speak, but, I wasn't there when he was winning championships. So I don't have this deep emotional tie to this guy, and I care less who he puts an armband on his last game. He's not ready to be in the Premier League, never mind the Big Six. So it's time for him to go, and I bless the new coach in the new era.
Yeah, I respect that. Anybody want to say anything about it? Let's go. Felix, what do you have to say, brother? Felix, can you hear us? Felix from Ghana, right? Felix? No, he's just watching, and his mic is so... Ishmael, how are you doing, brother? You want to say something? Ishmael?
All right, now. Yeah. I'm here, guys. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
okay,
what do you have to say?
For the now, I don't have much to say because what I'm just expecting for, it was done. So I think let us welcome a new coach and see what is going to happen.
Yeah, let's give him a chance, right? He just deserves a chance, just like anybody else.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right, so guys, we still have like 10 minutes to go. So anything you want to talk about, just jump, man. Just jump. I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
Greta, do you have do you know how to share a screen? Do you know how to share a screen on the phone?
I can do that.
Should
what do you want?
Maybe try and see how do you think Nagelsmann might actually play the positions?
Nagelsmann,
No, Tuchel. I mean, sorry. I mean,
Tuchel systems.
Yeah.
Well, I'm working on it. Maybe tomorrow morning video is going to be about the way he plays.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult to search for it right now. And
But yeah, I think that there might. I think I'm really intrigued to know what formation he will play because I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, it's
because he does play. He does change things, and at PSG he did play 4-2-2-2. So
yeah,
where he had 2-3 players like Neymar and Di Maria, I think, kind of letting them kind of free roam around.
Yeah, like I said, he was freestyling. He played so many systems that I am not really ready to say. Yeah.
But he's a hard-working guy. I think he speaks 3 languages, and he's also German. Germans are quite always kind of hard-working and always kind of on the spot. Like I have a friend who's German. They're always very kind of, down to the line. And apparently, I think there has been rumors that this kind of you already knew he was in a job like 1 or 2 weeks ago. And as soon as you heard the rumors, he's definitely like been on the paper and trying to understand the team and doing his job and stuff. And who knows? Maybe he was in a job 2 weeks ago, but he just had to quarantine.
Yeah, I
quarantine for a while before he got the job.
Yeah, I think so too. I am thinking so. Maybe they gave him the job 2 weeks ago. Yeah, he was not in quarantine. Yeah.
He had to quarantine before he could come.
I expect 3 goals from Werner and 2 goals from Havertz in the game against the Wolves.
Okay, so that is a very good transition. Let's transition to the next game. Okay, if he's in charge, I don't know. What do you think? Just guess the score and the lineup, and just go ahead, Mr. Mr. Phantom.
Phantom. Yes. Okay. So, I don't know if you've been to Europe, and so have I. Europe has a different style of play, right? They tend to do what they call is it called the rondo, where you know the rondo, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Between 4 players, and then when the opportunity opens up, then they go and do a fast break in to the net. In American football, we have at the end of the game something called a Hail Mary. Okay, which basically you just kick the ball or throw the ball in deep and see if your player can catch it.
I see the connection.
Yes, in terms of how this would work in European football would be someone like Rudiger with a very strong kick would just kick it down the field, okay, kick it to 3 or 4 Chelsea people, and then confuse the opposition, and somehow the ball goes. At least it's better than doing this Maurizio Sarri thing where we just keep passing it
sideways. Yeah. So that is old school football, man. Just kick it.
Well, when I was a kid, when I was a kid, I was a fullback. Okay, I played basically the position that Thiago Silva and Zuma play, and my coach said, just kick it off to the side. Just kick it out of bounds. If you kick it out of bounds, at least that way your forwards have the time to come back because they have to do a throw-in, right? So your players have the time to run back and run into the backfield, because I think where we're getting exposed is because...
This guy is funny, man. This guy
we get exposed because Chilwell and Reece James, they're too far forward, okay? Because they're being used to that they need to score goals because Werner isn't scoring any goals. So Reece James, they're being used as attackers instead of defenders, because your fullback should be defenders, right? Primarily, not attackers. I mean, who has as many goals as Werner this year? So they don't have the time to run all the way back to the backfield. So
what is your score for Wednesday, sir? What is your score?
Because Wolves are still out with what's his name? James Rodriguez. He's still injured, right?
James Rodriguez doesn't play for Wolves.
Oh
Just
no,
play for.
I'm sorry. They have a Rodriguez as well, right?
Jimenez.
Oh, Jimenez. Yeah, I'm
Jimenez.
sorry. Yeah, Jimenez. Yeah, he's still injured, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be 2-1. 2-1
2-1.
Chelsea. 2-1
Okay.
Chelsea.
Come on, Chelsea. 2-1. Okay,
2-1.
listen, my brother. Thank you so much. Anytime if you want to come to the chat, please come and talk to us. You know.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
To conclude this. Take care, brother.
Okay, bye-bye.
Mate. See you later, mate.
Bye. Okay, that guy is very funny.
I have to say, Green, too. I love the confidence of your comment at the bottom there from Orange Rebel Place. It's gonna be 6-0 Chelsea. Yeah, all the players have been playing to lamps and get sacked.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So DJ, what you have to
that's
say, bro?
Confidence, bro. That's confidence, bro. I love that. I love that comment.
Yeah. What is your last word for the night, DJ? If you want to say something about Wednesday.
Wednesday, I'm gonna go for a Chelsea win as always. You know, I always back my team. I never ever give a scoreline. I'm just gonna back my team to win. I think I'd love to. I think Timo Werner and Kai Havertz might actually score on Wednesday. Do you know that? I'm gonna go with that for them to score. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a win. I think it's gonna be happy. I think it's gonna be a happier camp now. I think we're going to see the players now getting back to where they should be and going all the way. For me, so it's a win all the way on Wednesday.
Okay, a win for Chelsea Football Club on Wednesday. Thank you so much, DJ. It's too late in your country, and I know you have to take rest and work tomorrow morning. Thank you, as always, brother.
Take care. Peace out, everyone. Take care. Yeah? Peace out, guys.
Thank you, DJ. Okay, let's go to the next one. Mr. Harry, what do you have to say, brother?
Yeah, Wednesday match will be too early for the coach, but the guys want to play to impress him because they will get in the starting lineup. So 3-0 for Chelsea.
3-0 for Chelsea. Who is going to score?
I'm not sure the lineup is going to use.
Okay,
but it's going to be too early for him. I'm not sure.
I respect
definitely Timo Werner is going to score.
Okay, Timo Werner is going to score, and we're going to win. I respect
We're going to win 3-0. We're going to win 3-0.
All right, my brother. See you tomorrow sometime.
Tomorrow, yes. I'll be all free tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. So anytime you're online, I'll be on tomorrow.
Thank you so much, brother.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you, guys. Alex, T-Boy, see you guys.
See you, bro. Have a good one.
And you too, bro.
Okay, let's go to next is Mr. T-Boy. What do you have to say, brother?
For the game on Wednesday, I hope we win, man. I think the players are gonna be charged up. Everyone's gonna be fired up. You know, new manager, new spirits. Everyone's gonna be trying their best. So, you know, Wolves are on a terrible run. So I don't know, man.
This is not a good news, though.
Yeah, exactly. We always teams always bounce back against us.
Us. Look at Arsenal. We gave them life.
And ever since they just kept winning, man.
Oh God, man.
But yeah, I think we're gonna win though. Hopefully, I mean we better win because if we don't win, I don't think we're gonna get the top 4 at all. If we do not win,
forget about top 4 for now, brother. Just win the next game. I
think we're gonna win, even if it's not pretty. I think we can get the job done.
All right, man. I appreciate it, man. Anytime, brother. Just come back anytime you want, and thank you so much for your help.
All right, man. Oaks, thank you for having me on.
No
Thanks,
problem,
Alex.
brother.
See you later. See you both later.
All right, see you later. Alex, my brother, talk to me.
I think obviously a new manager will kind of pump the players in, but you know there is still a lot of players who are not who are still short of confidence, and it's not just one manager comes in one training session and you expect it to change. So I think we'll still see some players still trying to get their confidence back. I think the performance will maybe come in 2-3 games. I wouldn't be shocked if we don't see it, you know, too quickly. I think Wednesday.
Good point.
It's too soon.
Good point.
It's going to be an interesting game because I think both teams have been on poor form. Wolves want to win, Chelsea want to win. So it's going to be one of those games where it's going to be more close. There's going to be more cage. It's going to be more close game, and let's go for no. I was gonna say 4-0, but let's go. I think it's going to be 1-0 Chelsea. I think it's going to be a close game. 1-0 Chelsea.
Okay.
Timo Werner scores. There we go. Timo Werner.
I respect that. The reborn of Timo Werner, right?
The reborn of Timo Werner, yeah.
Yeah, I respect that. Alex, brother, it's always a pleasure, man.
Cheers.
Every time you want to come to the
Definitely.
the channel, this is your channel. Anytime,
Yeah.
DM or whatever. See you tomorrow if I have the courage to come live.
No, you should do like you can get like a page, like of just where you can move players around and we can talk about.
Yeah, I know.
The best way
I'm working on it. Just some program. I don't have time. I have to work. I have a full-time job.
Me too,
Do you know how to do the OBS and all the stuff? I don't know if you know anybody I can pay money. I don't have time for that. But
No, but it's more it's not even, there's websites where you can just have players and you can just move them around. You don't even have to create anything.
I know those websites. I was looking for somebody to design this whole thing, just incorporate new stuff and that. To give it more animation. But hey, man, always a pleasure, brother. Good night. See you, man.
Good night. Bye.
All right, so let's go to Mr. Felix. Yeah. Go ahead, and then we're gonna talk to Mr. Yeah. Very quickly, we have to conclude this show. You wanna say something?
Wednesday is going to be a very tough game for Chelsea. We still believe because it's the first game for Thomas. He's going to put in his best, and the players are going to start something new because he's a new manager. As my friend Alex said earlier on, it's not going to be easy though, but I still believe my boys are going to do miracle. They're going to work miracles on Wednesday, and it's 2-0 for Chelsea. And I expect Timo Werner to score in that particular game.
Awesome, brother. Keep the blue flag flying even higher. Thank you so much, brother.
Very high.
See you next time, maybe tomorrow or whatever.
You're doing great job. God be with you.
No problem. God bless. All right, let's go to Bears One. My brother, what do you have to say?
Yes.
Very quickly. You have like 60 seconds to conclude this show.
All my Chelsea fans, keep the spirit high.
Okay.
Don't drop the levels because this is what the enemy wants. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people, they envy Chelsea Football Club because we have a lot of success. And we just need to know that we need to back the manager. Whether it's good times, bad times, we're gonna win. We are the best club in London.
Yes.
Blue is the color. Blue is the color. So
blue is the color. We're still the best club in London. Show me your Champions League trophy, okay? Before even we start talking, show me your Champions League trophy.
Oh my God!
Man,
listen,
man. Thank you so much.
Hey, Oaks, bro. Listen, bro. I gotta say, big respect to you, man. In the future, things gonna happen for us. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a platform where it's gonna be like positivity. It doesn't matter if we're winning; it's gonna be positivity. If we're losing, it's gonna be positivity. We need to be positive, and Chelsea Football Club has been successful because of positivity. You know what I mean? Like a lot of clubs ruin their team because the fans is going against the manager and going against the club. So we need to have a good spirit. Life is spiritual. We need to understand ourselves. And that's what I said today when I speak to you guys, that I was disappointed in some of Chelsea fans because that's not my Chelsea. That's not the Chelsea. You know what I mean? I know the real Chelsea. I know the real Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? And I want the real Chelsea fans to stand up and come out, man. But
Yeah.
gotta say, God bless everyone, and we're gonna be successful. We're gonna be successful. So
God bless
be
you too,
positive.
brother.
Be positive. Green Turf, bless, man. Everybody have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Those
Bless.
words very kind, a very wise word from our brother Bezwan, and see you tomorrow, everybody.
Yeah, peace.